Carthage City Administrator Greg Dagnan officially out. Carthage Mayor Dan Reif informing Dagnan he would not stand in the way of a council vote to fire the city employee. In Neosho, they're mourning the loss of their former mayor and former council member William Bill Dobeck, who passed away last week. The U.S. veteran served 2 terms on the Neosho Council from 2016 to 2022. He was the mayor from 2019 to 2021. Dobeck was 72 years old. When you see news, call or text our tip line at 417-208-9TIP. For News Talk KZRG, I'm Ty Albright for KIX 102.5.
Chance of rain to continue with highs in the low 80s. More storms and rain likely tonight with lows in the mid-60s. A chance of storms tomorrow with a high near 85. Storms overnight on Tuesday. Sunshine for Wednesday with a high near 85.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar showing some clouds over the 4 states. Heavy rainfall in southeastern Kansas, northeastern Oklahoma. That is tracking to the east. We're watching this really closely and going to let you know when it gets to Missouri.
71 in Nixa, 68 in Pittsburgh, 70 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
Time now for the KIX Kids Pledge, and today we're featuring Michael from Galena.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic in which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Great job, Michael. A little nerve-wracking, but great job. And if you'd like your kids to be on the KIX Kids Pledge, just go to KIX1025.com. Go to the Morning KIX page there, and you'll see a button that'll tell you how to upload the audio.
Dierks Bentley's going to be at the Walmart Amp on Saturday, and we're getting you signed up to win tickets right now.
All you have to do is text the word tickets to 623-1025, and we'll find out who the winner is at 7:20.
Here's Chris Young.
On KIX 102.5.
Good morning.
Morning, everybody.
Happy Monday.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what next was going to be the next consonant to come out of his mouth.
Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you so much for the congratulations. Morning, Floyd. Good morning, Romelda. Morning, Sarah, Jimmy.
So there is a used pair of these for $35, original 1970s. I don't think they'd probably be worth anything, though, would they?
Probably not.
Shipping east of the Mississippi only. I wonder why.
Strange.
From Richmond, Kentucky.
I could feel it on Friday. Y'all were going to win something.
You were feeling of what on Friday?
That we were going to win something, Megan said.
There is this. Koss has them for sale. They're
Really?
reissues.
Still?
They're reissues. No, sold out.
Oh, of course
Never
they
mind.
are.
$115.
Yeah, we had a great time at NBA's this weekend. Holy cow. Thank you, Romelda.
I think they made it a lot better. It was the awards were a lot less excruciating. There weren't as many needles this year involved.
They were much more concise than they have ever been.
And they got rid of that guy who came around the table and slapped someone different every time. That was nobody like that.
Nerve-wracking.
And the naked clown. What the heck? I was kind of sad to see him go.
Yeah, I don't know why they got rid of him. He was like the highlight of the whole thing.
Making his red nose squeak was some people enjoying that a little too much.
The Silver City ticket winner was Kristen Jaron.
Yes. Or Garen.
Or Garen. We're not totally sure yet. So congrats to them.
So NeoBit supposedly has them available.
Okay, hold on, though.
I don't trust this site.
Can we tell the story of when we got this award?
Oh, okay. So anyway, what we're doing, we're all sitting around the table, and they've got us at the back of the room because, KIX people.
Right.
And so I'm not really paying a lot of attention.
He's not.
We've got Steve Scott over there talking at the top of his voice the whole time. He's like, back when I was first in radio, it was done a lot different. We're like, Steve. And there were other people at the table that were being loud too. And I'm like, people are looking over here. And normally I'm the one they're saying, hey, Randy, hold it down, But when I start saying it's too loud at our table, you know it's loud. So anyway, I'm not paying a lot of attention to the awards. Nobody is. Every so often, I know Jen would get up and go up. Bobby would get up and go up. Somebody would get up and go up.
Right.
I'm eating going, you want the rest of your cake?
No, he really did. He was taking people's cake. And
I couldn't make it through the second caramel one. I didn't eat all the
it
chocolate
looked
one
so
either.
good.
I had 3 pieces of cake, but I did not eat
No.
three pieces
There was
of
no
cake.
naked clown up Randy's alley. To
No.
clarify, Sheila.
Let's be clear, Sheila. Nobody's getting in Randy's alley, okay?
Throwing that out there.
Full of garbage cans, so there's not room.
So anyway,
it's a one-way street anyway. So no entrance. So anyway, I had to go to the bathroom. Well, there were bathrooms that when you went out the back doors right behind where we were sitting, you could circle around. Where were the bathrooms from there? You had to go all the way back around. Or you could go upstairs and go to the bathrooms. And I thought, or I could just go right over here to the elevators and go right down my rooms, like right next to the elevator doors. So it was much quicker just to go down 6 floors to my room and use my bathroom in relative privacy and comfort. Also, where there was a fire hydrant, handy if I needed it. So that's what I did. Or that's what I was going to do. I got up to go, and as I go out the doors, they close behind me, and I hear Jen say, Randy, we're up for, and click the door shuts. And then somebody comes running outside.
Gina was
did.
like, oh my gosh, should I get him? I'm like, yes, this is the award. This is our award.
So Gina comes out after me, not realizing as the door closes behind her that to be able to get back in, we have to go all the way back
door
around.
Locks. And so they call KIX as the winner.
I
and
knew
we're all
that.
like, where is he? Where's Randy?
So we run down to the entrance. We come in, and they're accepting the award for KIX is Randy Brooks. And I'm making my way along the back and then up the front. So
and we're like, what are you doing? Go, Randy, get up there.
Somebody pointed out that KIX is kind of smart, that whenever they win an award, they're really slow about going up there. So they have to play. So on the video screens and everything, they either, like we won it for the website. So they showed the website up there with some music behind it and everything. But when we win for other things like commercials and everything, they play it and then play it again if the person's not up yet.
Yeah, they play it for as long as it takes you to get up there and get your reward.
So our stuff played for an extended period of time, maximizing your ear hole time.
It was great. It was just the timing of it.
Yeah.
We're like, Randy, you could not wait like 30 more seconds to
I got there.
Get the award or not and then go.
It wasn't an awkward amount of time.
It was a little bit awkward. Because Mark at one point was like, Jen, go get it. And I'm like, but where is he?
They were calling it. By the time they said accepting Randy Brooks, I heard that. I was in there by then.
Yeah.
Crutchfield.
Randy's very into headphones this morning. He's looking at some headphones.
I thought, why haven't I ever tried to buy any more of these?
Valid question. I don't know.
Because I loved these things. The pair I had when they quit working, they quit on one side, and then I used them for a long time with just one side. I would keep them around to throw at the station owner whenever he would come in to criticize me.
Oh, that would hurt.
I kept them right there.
Those are heavy.
3 different times I threw them at him because we had a rule, could not come in when we were doing the show. And he kept breaking that rule.
At 30 seconds.
It was his rule.
Was it really?
I had told him, I'm going to throw these at you. He goes, that's okay. He goes, if I'm breaking the rule.
Wow.
Yeah, they don't have them. Liars.
Here we go. 15 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 709.
Chance of rain to continue with a high near 80. It's 70 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast. Say about this rain that is right now over southeastern Kansas and parts of northeastern Oklahoma. It's just beginning to move through Neosho and Labette counties. So it's pretty heavy, though.
It is, and it's looking like it's going to stick around for at least a couple of hours is what they're saying.
So we'll give you a complete look at the weather forecast in 15 minutes. And in the meantime, we're getting you signed up for Dirk's Bentley tickets.
He's going to be at the Walmart Amp on Saturday night. So if you want to go to the show, you need to text the word tickets to 623-1025.
We'll find out who the winner is at 7:20.
Here's Sugarland.
On the 4 states concert connection.
KIX 102.5.
We've also, in case you hadn't noticed, got O'Reilly Outlaw National tickets up on the KIX app. But
you should have gotten an alert for that one.
Yeah. Oh, and we have Joplin Outlaw baseball tickets.
Yes, we do. Just a
So,
pair today.
no, he was so confused. We're going to do a 4-pack.
I don't
I'm not going to pair someone to this. So I tell you what I will do, guys. If one of you wants to go to this, we're not going to do it on air.
Morning. I like your shirt. It's
Candy
Jan.
Jan's here.
Good
She did
morning.
come back by.
I'm sorry we missed you.
Yes,
yeah,
we
is
did.
This all from you?
Are you kidding? Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Already
Thank you
wiped
so
out.
much.
Candy Jan's here, everybody.
It's Candy Jan.
I
That's so
pointed
cool.
out Thursday afternoon. I was like, and Candy Jan didn't come by today. I'd had a bad day on Thursday. Yeah, that's okay. Nice. Those are delicious. You can. Yeah, we had to go to the award thing over the weekend. Thank you. I guess. I did not.
He almost,
I did. Well, well, you got to go. You got to go. I almost peed in front of everybody. So I had to run all the way around and come in. Yeah. Morning, Lisa. Yeah, my wife always goes with me, and it's right around our anniversary is this Wednesday. So it always falls right either on the weekend of our anniversary or the weekend before or right around there. So they've always let me take her with like a cheap anniversary gift. That's Mel. The Brickyard. We didn't think about mentioning it either. Well, this is the first time we've ever tried doing that. This first year of doing it that way. Usually we'll either have someone in or we'll do a syndicated show. But I thought, we've got the technology. We can do it and you can't even tell. So we did that. In fact, Melissa was our winner on the Classic Country Theater. That was really nice.
Good job, Melissa.
Yeah. So there are benefits to being on the video and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We sometimes make you guys special winners and stuff. Like for these baseball. Would you like to go to a Joplin Outlaws baseball game?
You're down, yeah.
It's this Friday night. Want to go? Yep. Let me know. All right.
Okay.
One of us is going to be there. Either me or Brett will be at this game. And I'm going to try to find somebody to throw out the pitch because I don't want to do that. I'm going to hurt somebody. If I can make it there to the plate, I mean.
Thank you, Gary Crow. Good morning. He says congrats.
All right. See you later, Jan. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Have a great week.
Thank you. Bye. Marissa just left for camp. How long has she gone for?
She saw retired number 50 pitcher for the St. Louis Cardinals for 18 years in concert Friday night at the Springfield Cardinals Hammons Field. He's even debuted on the big stage at the stage of the Grand Ole Opry. Who is he?
Yeah, who is he?
Adam Wainwright.
Oh, okay.
Adam Wainwright. I've heard of him. Yeah. I think, yeah, eventually we're gonna see him chart something.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, Megan says we're y'all. Oh my gosh, we have to call our winner.
Oh yeah. We have it?
No, I got caught up in Candy Jam Land. I will in about 2 seconds.
Candy Jan Land. That's a wonderful place to be.
I'm getting it right now.
Okay, I'm gonna turn our mics off and Next.
Okay, ready? No, nope, don't do that one.
I am ready.
Oh my gosh, put your name down. Or not. Okay, here we go. 620-238-9987. Danny David?
Yeah. Hey, Danny, how's it going? Good. How's your Monday?
Well, maybe we can make it even better for you.
Okay. How does Dirks Bentley tickets to go see him in the Gravel and Gold Tour this Saturday night at the Walmart Amp with special guests Chase Wright and Zach Top sound?
Well, congratulations!
You are our winner.
You're going to go see Dirks Bentley this Saturday night at the Walmart Amp.
Your Monday just got a little bit better.
Tell us who's the Four States Concert Connection.
Say KIX 102.5. There we go. Hold on, Danny.
Fabulous. I think I just need your street address.
You're getting further and further away.
Hold on. I need you to go back to your phone. I can't hear you, Danny.
A little better.
All I heard was 108.
Yeah, we can't. Did you make that out? I couldn't.
No, I lost you after the A, Danny.
You're too far away from your phone speaker. Take us off speaker. There
So
you
much better.
go.
Okay.
Yes.
And your email is first and last name @gmail.com? All right. So the Walmart Amp they like to do things through a digital wallet through their app. So probably on Friday, you're going to receive an email from national@zrimarketing.com, and they're going to give you a link to all the information for how you can get your digital tickets on your phone, okay? And if you don't have it by mid-morning, definitely call our clearance office at 624-1025, and they'll be able to help you out.
All right. Thanks, man.
Thanks, Danny. Enjoy the show. Can you get done in a minute?
Yeah. A little too quiet.
I think I'm going to punch him. Oh my gosh. 3 years ago, he won Dirks Bentley tickets.
I wish I'd known that. Been like, remember 3 years ago
15
when
seconds.
you went to see Dirks Bentley? Well, it's deja vu all over again, which is a redundant.
Well, he hates you and he never wants to see you again.
He says, quit following me. KIX 102.5, the Four States, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Chance of rain to continue with highs in the low 80s. It's 70 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in about 6 minutes. Tell you about this weather that is beginning to move closer to the Missouri border in southeastern Kansas.
We'll give you a look at that weather in just 4 minutes.
But we've been getting you signed up to win tickets to see Dirks Bentley in concert this weekend at the Walmart Amp.
And our system has just picked a winner. Are you ready to call him?
Let me see.
You got the number?
Got the number right there. Got the weird little music to play under the. Okay.
Yeah, this one. Please answer. Please answer. I'm begging you, answer. Make it
Hello?
stop.
Hey,
Oh,
Danny, how's it going?
Good. How you doing?
How's your Monday?
Awesome.
well, maybe we can make it even better for you.
Sounds good. What you got?
How does Dirks Bentley tickets to go see him in the Gravel and Gold Tour this Saturday night at the Walmart Amp with special guests Chase Wright and Zach Top sound?
That sounds awesome.
Well, congratulations!
You are our winner.
Woo!
You're going to go see Dirks Bentley this Saturday night at the Walmart Amp.
All right. Sounds awesome.
Your Monday just got a little bit better.
Much better.
Tell us who's the Four States Concert Connection.
KIX 102.5.
Oh, I don't even notice.
Yeah, Chase Wright and Zach Top. I was reading it, which is weird. Indicates that part of me was not present for that. What is going on? I can't remember. Have you seen Jaws? Did we assign you Jaws? Did
No,
you know?
not yet.
Anna? John's on here. Oh, John, and Randy, you're in trouble. I never win
It's
anything
Will.
anymore. Oh, it's Will.
John is Will.
Will you stick to a name, Will? John?
Morning, Dustin.
Will you, John?
Dorinda, the winner was Kristen Guerin or Kristen Jaron.
Yep.
I think Randy needs a bigger cup of coffee. No.
Yes,
no,
I
no.
do.
Don't
I
give
need
that
more
man
coffee, please.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
Please. So we had to go to all these stupid seminar sessions, training deals on Friday and Saturday. Friday, we had them for like 5 hours. And then we had like an hour and a half or 2 hours. So,
More like 2 hours.
yeah, on Saturday.
I got to pee.
Most of them were excruciating. But I did get a couple ideas off the first one. So they talked about Paul Jacobs, who is from Jacobs Media, ironically enough. Imagine working for a company that it's named after him. Anyway, they talked about how in radio we have been utilizing content, stuff that we generate and make for on air, bids, contests, etc., song, all that stuff, to try to drive people to listen to the radio. And that the environment is changing. It's no longer, we should not be known as radio per se, but as content creators, we should be utilizing the radio and everything else to drive people to the content. So they're saying that we should make this stuff available across a wider platform and become known for the material rather than the platform. I agree with that. So we're going to try some things. Not really character building. There was on Saturday, so it was, the name of the seminar was the 14 Characteristics of Breakthrough Talent. And it was done by Steve Wexler of Wexler Media. And he talked about the 14 characteristics. And this isn't just radio. It's of any kind of talent will have at least some of all of these characteristics to some degree or another. I agree with a lot of that one. I thought it was pretty kind of obvious and kind of common sense on a lot of the things. But there were a couple that I did not agree with. He said that breakthrough talent always has positivity. They're always optimists and see the glass half full all the time. And I totally disagree with that. Some of the most talented people I've ever known were eternal pessimists and negative, and sometimes their creativity came out of that negativity. But not all of the characteristics that he listed were good. Most of them, in fact, were psychological, insecurity based, and stuff like that. So it was interesting. I did take notes on that one, and I had a list of them. So, traits of breakthrough. Ego drive was number one. Personal traits, ego drive. They have mission. In other words, they know what if you ask them, why do you do what you do? They want to what? Ego drive is that's oftentimes the narcissistic side of the business. They have a need. They're driven by their ego or by a need to reinforce their ego. They have work intensity. Number 4, the positivity. I'm like, whatever. And a sense of humor. And then content traits, they have a awareness of everything around them, curiosity, a high level of imagination. They have a lot of experience usually, and then quirkiness. And then performance traits, they are really good at communicating. They know how to be succinct, to the point, tell a story. Passion, courage, and judgment. Yeah, I think so too, Megan. I think negativity can be a huge creative platform. So that all of them will always be positive. I'm thinking, no. And he said not all of these people will be a 10 in every single one of these characteristics, but they will have a little bit of some of all of them, and they will be a 10 in some of them. Good talent, however, will just have some of these. So the difference between good and breakthrough talent. But then the idea of driving people to content using platforms rather than trying to drive people to our platforms with our content. So gave me a few ideas of expanding audience by creating different types of content and spreading that around. He had a graphic that showed radio and how arrows back and forth. We had used content, app, and everything trying to drive to that, but instead it should be content there, and radio should go out here along with app, website, and all the other things.
No butt stuff?
Not yet. Give me a minute. I'm working some up. Actually, I did create a little butt stuff earlier, but I didn't say anything to anybody. Somebody at the awards was creating that stuff. Did you notice that?
Yes.
Gosh.
Oh my God. No, when I really noticed it was Friday night when we all got back from dinner.
Okay, that wasn't.
Somebody was just ripping it.
Okay, wait a minute. I thought you were talking about, they did have a sewage issue at the hotel. That's
really?
That's what I smelled. That's what I thought it was at first. I'm like, why is that just suddenly? And then it was gone.
Uh-huh.
So I think it was somebody doing that, but
I think it was totally
they had some of the water pipes had backed up. So the problem was on each floor they had an ice soda fountain area,
right?
Soda machine area where you could buy snacks and stuff. Each one of those had a drain in the floor, and they had all backed up. So they were having to rebuild on our floor. They were ripping tile out and putting new tile in there.
Oh my God!
But I saw on others where they had drying units in there, and they had pulled the machines out and put them by the elevators.
Oh, that's so gross.
Yeah, and so when you get off the elevator, you're like, who did that? And of course you couldn't smell it in your room or anything, but in the hallways, it was a little obnoxious.
A little pungent.
Yeah, and I thought that's what it was.
Gross. I thought Saturday night was so fun. How long did y'all stay at the Chairman's whatever?
Till what was it, 11?
Okay, so you guys stayed a while after I left.
Yeah, about 11. And we were talking about the thing that they're going to be working on this week a lot.
Mm-hmm. So I think collectively we're all really bad at packing because all of us forgot at least something.
Oh, yeah.
Ridiculous.
I don't ever do this. I always remember everything. But this year I forgot my razor, forgot my beard oil stuff. And for one thing, our illustrious Poltain next door did not tell us that we would have to be. In fact, he indicated we would not have to do anything on Saturday.
Right.
More than once he indicated that. And then when we got there, he changed his mind, said, yeah, I want you all to go to Saturday.
Right.
I didn't bring clothes to go to a radio meet. All I had was T-shirts and shorts for the rest of the time.
Whoops.
So luckily, one of our guys loaned me a shirt so that I wouldn't look like, just out by the pool.
Right.
And I rewore my jeans for that morning, and it was stupid. And then the rest of the time, me and Gina, we put on swimming trunks and everything, went down and hung out at the pool the rest of the time. Jen, for the second year in a row, both days, went to her room and went to bed during the afternoon.
The weather was not great. The best weather we had was on Sunday, the day we left.
Yeah. It was all right
poured
on Saturday.
Friday. Saturday, it rained a little bit off and on.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that warm. It was like 70.
Oh, it wasn't bad. I didn't
Really?
get in the water, but just sitting down there poolside, it was pretty nice, actually.
Yeah.
It wasn't too hot. Just about right.
If I was going to be functional at the dinner.
Going on. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Got Jen's movie rehab recap right after Russell Dickerson.
On KIX 102.5.
I have words to mince with you.
It was a short movie.
It was still too long.
You didn't like it?
Well, we'll talk about it.
Oh, it's amazing
We'll talk
movie.
about it.
Especially the whole fight with the hand thing. I love that. I had Evil Ed was, okay, there were 2 Evil Dead characters. There's the old lady,
Mm-hmm.
stomp on her head on the door, and then there's Ed. Ed's the guy.
Mm-hmm.
I had that picture in a huge poster. I mean, 6 foot by 4 foot on my wall of his, the wide eyes and everything,
Why? And I forgot socks. I packed one single sock, by the way. I don't know why it was only one sock. I had like 3 dresses and 4 pairs of pants and a million shirts and stuff and one single sock.
Jennifer Lopez has canceled her summer tour. She's promised a full refund to the dozens of ticket holders affected.
Yeah, dozens. Good word there.
Black Keys are canceling. There's a lot of other artists that are canceling tours for the summer because of low ticket sales.
Mm-hmm.
And they're assessing this, saying that there's way too many concerts, that it's oversaturated. We're seeing this. I mean, we've got so many tickets to give away for. I know the Luke Bryan show that they're getting ready to have is not going well. So they're stepping up their promotion efforts to help drive ticket sales, which is great for us. We get to give away a lot of tickets for that. It's looking like we may have as many as 45 pair that we will have given away for that show. That's a lot. That's 90 tickets that they gave just us to give away. So we're seeing this happen for a lot of big acts, especially acts that have performed in those areas multiple years in a row. People have been like, I just went and saw them last year. So
is Ticketmaster being sued?
Probably. I think they always are, aren't they? But
yeah.
None of the shows that we're giving away for are utilizing Ticketmaster. So
yeah, they're being sued. Yes, I am still a newlywed. That's right. But if I was going to be functional, I needed to nap to be ready for Saturday night. Because the beds were not comfortable.
They were not. Oh my gosh, they're way too soft. So I woke up just feeling like somebody had kicked me all night.
Oh God, I was constantly
might have
waking
happened.
up, and the pillows were just
Gina was
terrible,
miserably sick Sunday morning, Saturday night, Sunday morning. She threw up. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Must have been something she ate. I don't know what it was, but
we all ate the same stuff though.
I don't know, or something. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 7:35.
Chance of rain to continue with highs right around 80 at 70 in Joplin.
So we will give you a look at the weather forecast along with 4 states news in just 25 minutes. And it is that time of year again. During the spring, time for encounters with the creepy crawlies.
Oh.
Yes, Yes.
I hate this time of year.
It's
Oh,
when
no.
they make their way into your house and they crawl across your face in the middle of the night.
Ew, gross.
Or they're up in your bed crawling along your leg, and
Oh
you
my
can't
gosh,
find them in
stop
the
it.
cupboard.
Randy!
So we're going to be talking about your encounter with the creepy crawlers, whatever it might have been.
You can call or text to tell us your stories at 623-1025.
But over the weekend, we had another movie assignment for Gen 4. Movie Rehab! And in case you don't know, this is where we assign a movie to Jen to watch over the weekend, one that the rest of us have all seen.
Because before I came to KIX, I had hardly seen any movies before.
She always had her head in a pillowcase for some reason.
I was always screaming or something. I don't know. So someone would make a movie reference, and I just would have no idea what was going on.
So we were talking about how recently we've been giving her movies that were too long. So I went and looked up shortest movies, and I found one that was 87 minutes that I recognized and identified and could not believe that she had not seen.
Evil Dead 2.
The Sam Raimi classic, yes, that everybody else has seen.
I thought this movie was 87 minutes too long.
What?
I
Why?
did not like this movie.
This is an awesome movie.
Oh my gosh. To who?
It's such a fun movie, and it's hilarious.
I didn't think it was funny at all. I thought it was gross. I thought it was gory. I thought it was over the top. I
Yeah.
could not get into it. I did not care for the characters. I tried really hard to connect with something in this
You didn't
movie.
like Ash? Ash is such
No, I
a
didn't
great
care about
hero. They've made a
Is he,
spin-off.
though?
Yes, they made a spin-off series about him. There was a sequel to this, Army of Darkness, which we'll have you watch sometime.
I don't want to watch it.
You need to watch it.
Do I, though?
Plus, all of this was done with standard filmmaking. In other words, no digital effects whatsoever. The genius that is Sam Raimi. In fact, there were things innovated during this movie making that are still being used today.
Well, that's super cool, but I still didn't like it. I mean, I tried. I really genuinely tried. Like the hand scene, I was like, okay, Randy talked about how funny this is, and it's going to be so great. And it was a little bit funny. That was probably the highlight of the entire movie for me, but I still don't think it was great.
To me, the best scene, though, is the one where the lady's head is trapped in the doorway to the basement, and they step on it and accidentally get something in one girl's mouth. You know,
It was gross.
That was great.
It was gross. See, this is the kind of horror stuff I don't like, where it's over the top, it's grotesque, it's unnecessary. Like when he shot the wall and the blood just starts spewing everywhere.
Well,
and
you
more,
shouldn't shoot
and
the wall.
more, and more. And then it's red and green and black and ew.
But you know the reason they did the different colors?
Why?
Because at that time, the MPAA would not allow but only certain amounts of blood in movies. So they realized they had far surpassed that. So they had to change the color so it could not be classified as blood. At one time, this movie almost got an NC-17 or even an X rating because of the amount of blood that was in it.
I mean, there's also a little bit of zombie nudity or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, it's not pleasant at all.
It's not enjoyable in any way, shape, or form. So for me, I did not care for this movie at all.
But you got to take it for what it is. It's not a romance story. It's not a classic. This is a fun ride, like a fun house ride. It's not scary. It was not scary, you have to admit.
Not really, no.
No, it's just fun for the effects and for how they're doing all that. And when you look at it and go, oh, how did they do that? That's really neat. Oh, look at his eyeball come out of his head.
I didn't have those thoughts. I didn't think it was very fun.
Well, when you get older, maybe you will.
You know, even I thought this was pretty much on par with Bad Santa for me, and I gave Bad Santa a 4.
See, I don't see. Okay, right there. So let's see what she gave Evil Dead to.
I'm going to give it a 4.
Oh, my gosh.
I didn't care for it at all.
Shameful.
So
I am so ashamed.
I'm really hoping we can watch Good Will Hunting and redeem ourselves on Friday.
Cannot.
It'll be
You're
so much better.
Not until you learn to rate these movies at a little bit higher rating and
think
appreciate
4
them
is
for
a
what they
gracious
are.
plenty for that one. Absolutely.
4. You're a 4.
You're a 4.
Your face is
Your
a 4.
mom's face is a 4.
It really is.
We'll
I'm
find
sorry.
out what I'm watching again for Friday. For Jen's Movie Rehab.
On the 4 states, number 1, 4 country.
KIX 102.05.
I didn't think she'd like it. I really didn't.
That's
think
what Jimmy
she'd
said. Jimmy said, I knew you wouldn't like it.
I didn't think she would either.
No, I
but
didn't like it at all.
I thought she would at least be able to appreciate the funness of it, you know.
No.
The movie making and
I try really hard to be
Iconicism.
subjective when I watch these movies for Jen's Movie Rehab. I really do. And there have been a lot of movies that have not necessarily been my taste, but I've gone in with an open mind. And I tried with it. Quit rolling your eyes at me. I tried with this one. And it just...
Hey, by the way, Megan, you and your stupid shorts comment. We went yesterday to the mall in Springfield, and we went by Hollister. We went by American Eagle. We went by Men's Express, and we went to Aeropostale. And no, I wasn't shopping for shorts, but each one I would hold up a pair of the ones they were selling there, and I'd be like, oh, also H&M. There's a couple others we went to. Every single one of them were shorter than the shorts I was wearing on that particular day. All of them were. The new length is not bumped down to your knees like it was in the 80s. It's now short shorts. No, I was not, Jimmy. I didn't buy any of those.
He wants even shorter shorts. He wants mini shorts.
But they were all very short. You go look on any men's clothing store, any men's site, anywhere.
What's the
except for maybe
demographic?
Walmart. 18 to
For these-
35.
Okay.
Why?
Just wondering. I listen every morning while getting ready for work online. I'd love to enter to win the Durst spelling tickets, but you never say the area code for texting to enter. I'm not a Missouri resident. I'm a Northwest Arkansas resident. Can I please get the text number with area code?
Well, we are limited on the range. If they're outside of our broadcast area, they will not be eligible.
She's in Northwest Arkansas, though.
Where in Northwest Arkansas, I'd want to know. Because if it's Benton or Fayetteville or one of those, then they would not qualify. I don't think. But she listens online, she said. Did she say how she listens?
She says just listens online when getting ready for work. Lose an inch every year. Hey, Dorinda, did you see what Kier did for my nails? I made 4 blankets last week, and one of them was a key. Dang, girl, you are quick. How long did it take you to knock out that king? That's what I'm saying, Jimmy. Oh, so to finish saying, so I've only packed one single sock. So the same guy who gave Randy a shirt to wear also gave me socks to wear. Thankfully, he way overpacked. Wow. On top of mommin' and wifin' and lifin'. Yeah, you're good. That's impressive. My one lone sock. What are we doing here? Oh, Randy, come back. So the pillows they have at Margaritaville are down feather pillows, which are lovely. But when every single one of them is a down feather pillow and you lay on it and they completely deflate, you're laying on like this much support. And so I had like 4 of them all stacked up and I was grabbing them off the other bed just to try and like get my head up a little bit. I was so glad to be back home. Also because I have a memory foam mattress at home, and then going back to the hotel that had a spring mattress, I was like, oh, I want to go back to my memory foam bed. Okay, do we need to call our winner now?
Yeah, probably. Try to.
And you're going to have their info.
Log in. Let's do first one. Ready?
I don't have any of that info, so I'll lean on you.
Please stop leaning on me. Next. Heather Vanderpool. What kind of a pool is a Vanderpool? Hello, who is this? What was that? I'm sorry. Hold on.
You want to try that again?
Hello, who is this? Wait a minute. Is this Heather Vanderpool? Wait a minute, Heather. What the heck is a Vanderpool? Do you have to have lifeguards at the Vanderpool?
I am a lifeguard.
Well, there you are.
Whoa.
When is Adult Swim at the Vanderpool?
Not enough. There's not enough.
Not enough Adult Swim, right? All those kids peeing in the Vanderpool.
Ew, Randy.
Oh, well, hey, Heather, I want to help you out a little bit with entertaining them. How about a pair of tickets to go to the O'Reilly Outlaw Nationals this weekend?
Oh my God, that sounds amazing.
Well, congratulations.
You are our winner. Woo, 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 woo.
I've got twin 8-year-old boys who have never been to a monster truck or anything like that, so I am super excited.
They are going to love it. Heather, just tell us who's the 4 states #1 for monster trucks.
KIX 102.5.
There we go.
Fabulous.
Awesome, Heather.
Do you have her information over there?
I have everything. I've got her email. I just need her birthday.
My birthday?
Yeah,
Yes.
they need that.
Send me a present?
I'm sorry?
Are you sending me a present?
Yeah, sort of.
December 19th of 86.
12/19/86. Remember that? Give me a pen, please.
Give us just a second here.
Okay, I got it down.
All right, you can come get your tickets anytime during regular business hours, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and we're located right here next to Food for Less in Joplin.
Yay! Thank you guys.
Thanks a lot,
Yeah,
Heather.
have a great time.
No, I thought we'd done enough stuff with her on this. We could just do that tomorrow.
Nen? Who you calling Nen, Dorinda?
The whole pool thing kind of took off and became a thing of its own. Some messiness here I've got to clean up.
Not enough. There's not enough. There's not enough. Not enough. Adult Swim time.
I'll show you in a second, Dorinda.
We've got 4 kids.
Skip all that.
Got a minute. Yeah, you can do it.
God, that sounds
And well,
amazing. I've got anything like that, so I am super excited. Oh my God.
15 seconds. You can do it.
what if I can't, Jim? What if I can't?
I believe
what
in
if
you.
I
10
can't?
seconds. Here we go. 5 seconds. 4.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states. Number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Chance of rain to continue with a high near 80. It's 70 in Joplin.
And in the next hour, we'll give you a look at 4 states' news and weather. It's just about 8 minutes from now. But we're also going to be talking about your encounters with the creepy crawlies.
Oh, you make it so much worse every time you play this music. Oh,
the
I hate
time
it.
that in the middle of the night something slithered or slipped and it wasn't your husband that time. It was so
Randy.
well, not tonight, Harold. I'm not in the mood.
So tell us about your creepy crawly story.
I didn't touch you. Oh no!
623-1025.
But in the meantime, we've been getting you signed up to win tickets to the O'Reilly Outlaw Nationals.
Going on this Friday night.
And we've got tickets up for grabs that you've gotten signed up for, hopefully, on the KIX app. If you've not, we'll download the KIX app because there's going to be a lot of other opportunities for you to win these tickets over the next week. So we got to contact our winner.
You ready? You got the number?
I've got the number. Oh, not this one.
What's wrong with
I
this
don't
one?
like this one.
Why not?
Because.
Hello. Good morning.
Hello, who is this? What was that? I'm sorry, hold on.
You want to try that again?
Hello, who is this? Wait a minute, is this Heather Vanderpool?
It is.
Wait a minute, Heather. What the heck is a Vanderpool? Do you have to have lifeguards at the Vanderpool?
I am a lifeguard for the Vanderpool.
Well, there you are.
Whoa.
When is adult swim at the Vanderpool?
Not enough.
Not enough
Adult swim time.
Right. All those kids peeing in the Vanderpool.
Ew.
Well, hey, Heather, I want to help you out a little bit with entertaining them. How about a pair of tickets to go to the O'Reilly Outlaw Nationals this weekend?
Oh my God, that sounds amazing.
Congratulations!
You are our winner.
Yay!
Woo!
I've got twin 8-year-old boys who have never been to a monster truck or anything like that, so I am super excited.
They are going to love it. Heather, just tell us who's 4 states number 1 for monster trucks.
KIX 102.5.
Creepy Crawlies.
All right, Dorinda.
How many are there? Yeah, I think we have 10 pair of these. That's her claw your eyes out fingernails. What was her name? Heather? There she is.
She did so good, and they are deceptively, they look pointy because of the way that she did the black on the sides, but they're not. They're rounded. They're almond shaped, she said. Hubs is lurking. Hi, Blake. Jimmy says, I always take my own pillow for that reason.
I used to.
Yeah, same.
Until I left mine one time at a hotel in St. Petersburg, Florida, and such a nice hotel, they shipped it to me for free. But I'm like, okay, I can't do that.
I just
Everything else is on.
did not even think about it.
Okay, let's see how many. 12. We have 12. Is Yeah, that's right. It was a weird number, I remember. So we're going to have some help from this. From MJ. Because well, even with that's 6 each. We'll have to have some help from Brett, too. Of these. He was talking about the baseball. The outlaw, baseball outlaw tickets is what he was talking about. We were having a conversation about that on Saturday night. About how to give those away in the midst of all the other. And we were talking about that when you were gone earlier, that I have outlaw baseball tickets. I'm going to send somebody to go to the outlaw baseball game this Friday night. If you want to go, I will give you tickets to the first person who says I want them, and we will not count it against your winning, okay? I have not, these are not in the system. They're not in, of course not, because he's only known about this since the week before last. So can't be in B promotions yet.
How do you really feel?
You know, I have a thing going, don't we? See what happens when you're too fast? I'm like, whatever.
All right, I'm curious about these cookies. Gluten-free, chocolate chip,
Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast, the YouTube sensation.
It already sounds iffy. Mr. Beast.
He's one of the biggest YouTubers. Oh, he is. He's huge.
Also, we have Father's Day sweepstakes going on right now. It's a pretty nice package. Your daddy has a pretty nice package.
Okay, let's
He could win. So it's a prize package that you can get Dad signed up for at KIX1025.com. You don't have to do any heavy lifting or anything special. Just go sign up.
Really easy.
Win your dad a package worth over $430. That includes a $200 certificate to Red Wing Shoes.
Ooh.
Awesome shoes. 18 holes of golf for two at the Briar Brook Golf Course, and a $50 gift certificate to G3 Entertainment.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. So we find out our winner on June 13th. Go get him signed up now.
Megan, excuse me, wants to know when the game is.
Friday night.
What time, she says?
I don't know. What is it? 6, 7 o'clock, I think. Like I said, one of us is going to be there. Either I will be there or Brett will be there. I haven't got to talk to him yet to find out which one he wants to do.
It'll probably be you.
One's going to do the game. One's going to do the third Thursday. The game's a lot shorter. So, considering that, he may do the game. And it also depends on what's right in front of him right now. So, he likes to commit to things far, far away where he doesn't know what conflict there's going to be later. And then when he gets there, he's like, oh, well, can't help it now.
You want to try one?
Not yet. Maybe later. No. They have the name Beast on them. I can't eat anything that's made of beast.
Tiffany says, does my dad have to be part of the listening area?
For what? For the outlaw tickets? No, does not.
Father's Day.
Oh, for Father's Day. Yes, you do have to be within our broadcast area. All of our contests, pretty much, unless stated otherwise, have to be within the broadcast area. Those are in the contest rules. Oh, now wait a minute, Tiffany. Wait. You can win it for your dad because you are in the broadcast area. Yeah. Now, the father does not have to be. The winner has to be in the broadcast area.
You're good, Tiffany.
Yeah, you're good. You can win them for him.
Megan says, if it don't count, I'll take them.
Okay, Megan, I will sign you up for some. It will not count against you. I'm not going to fault you for something like this. Apparently, we're going to be doing this for the next 3 months. So a couple times a month, he could not clearly define how often or how many there were going to be. I'd say, how many tickets are there? Well, there are, you can do 2 pair or you can do a 4-pack. And I'm like, no, Chris, answer the question. How many tickets are there? There's going to be a certain amount this month and this month. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Answer the question. It's a difficult thing. Pay attention to the, don't get distracted with details. Just answer the question. I still don't know how many there's going to be.
This is real thick when you chew them. 3 seconds. Chance of rain to continue with highs in the low 80s. There's still a chance of showers and thunderstorms now, the low near 65. A chance of storms continues through Tuesday and into Tuesday night. Sunshine for Wednesday, though, with a high near 85.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar showing quite a bit of heavy rainfall in southeastern Kansas and some parts of northeastern Oklahoma.
70 in Knowles, 70 in Pittsburgh, 73 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
So we're talking about your encounter with the creepy crawlies. It doesn't have to be spiders and bugs, though. It could be snakes, lizard, reptile, anything like that that may have invaded your home or you may have accidentally stepped on while you were walking barefoot outside. I had a friend.
How do we caveat this?
I had a friend do this with a copperhead, and it bit him on the ankle and
Oh my gosh.
ruined his summer.
Yeah, I bet. That's dangerous.
Wear shoes.
623-1025 to tell us your creepy crawly stories.
Here's Luke Bryan.
And the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
I ate that way too close to that.
Yeah,
So on Friday,
they sound delicious.
yeah, they were decent. On Friday, we all went out to dinner. And as we're waiting for my food, because Randy and his wife got there first, so they got their food first, and then I was waiting on my food. The waitress comes out and tells me he's never made this before. This is his first time.
Who does that?
Like, what? Oh, okay.
Like, that's a really weird thing to inform the customer of.
A really
Hope it's
weird
good.
thing, right? Brenda said, I wanted SDC, didn't win. Maybe the Outlaw package. Go get signed up.
Yeah.
Maybe you will.
And for the Outlaw baseball tickets, you don't have to be on the air or anything like that. Just we'll say, hey, you win. Hi there, Morning Kicks. Good, man. What's your encounter with a creepy crawly? Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
From the ceiling. Yes.
She's like, thank God this is right here when I need
Plus,
it.
she did a number on the water pipes, I'm sure.
Did she get the snake at least?
Thanks for calling, man.
Have a good one.
Hi there, Morning Kicks. Tell us about your encounter with a creepy crawly. Oh, you may have been one of our possible winners. What we do is we call if we pick your name, but if you don't answer, unfortunately, we have to go to the next one. So did you get signed up for a contest today? Yep. I would advise you try again tomorrow and accept a call from this number. Mark it as KIX. Thanks. Because we don't give it to you.
Okay.
Well, it's a fact. So many. I need to probably check. That's with Jen's voice. It's like, who is this?
Megan says, stealing check.
Or under the chair. You got to check under the chair, too. It's a good idea to check under the chair.
Sometimes I'd rather just be blissfully ignorant.
Oh, you can do both, I think.
Me specifically can do both. I had like 11 entries on SDC. I have 7 so far in Outlaw Nationals. Well, there you go.
Now, those tickets, the ones you get and signed up for online, is a totally different thing. That is the VIP giveaway with the front row seat or the down front seats, the pit passes, all that stuff come with that.
Yeah, some help. This song is so catchy. Alrighty. Can I show them the picture that we didn't post?
Yeah.
Of you and I? Let me share this with you. So this is the picture that we did not post with. Do I not have it? Did you send it to me?
Thought I did.
Oh, here we go. You sent it to the group. So this is the picture that did not make it into the post of, hey, we won.
Of course, it switches to that one. It's very blurry.
It's that blurry.
Love the Joplin Humane Societies. Rico's new family. There's the baby down there in the baby carrier going, what the heck just happened?
2 seconds.
His face, he goes like, what? KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Chance of rain to continue with a high near 80 at 73 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast, tell you about our chances of thunderstorms in about 15 minutes.
But we're talking about your encounter with the creepy crawlies.
Yeah, spiders, snakes, anything like that. The time they surprised you in a place they weren't supposed to be.
Okay, what qualifies as a creepy crawly?
You don't want to have anything to do with it.
Okay, so
I
any
mean,
bug
technically,
thing?
or you know,
Wait
could
a
be
minute.
classified as a creepy crawly.
Me specifically?
Or, that one weird guy that works over in the office.
Okay, that guy, yeah,
he's
I'm
a
with you
creepy
now.
crawly.
Mhm.
So, yeah, 623-1025 to tell us about your encounter with a creepy crawly.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
Here's Tyler Hubbard.
On KIX 102.5. Yeah, I don't know what that face is that we're doing. I don't know. So that's the one that didn't get posted. I wish you guys knew who Chris was, because I would also love to show you this picture I took of Chris. That is hilarious.
Hi there, Morning KIX. Tell us about your creepy crawly. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Right on. Yeah. That's the best part of that story right there. I used to hate when we had bale hay and I'd have to buck hay bales in the hay fields in the night, because inevitably every year we would find a copperhead or a ground rattler or something and one chopped up, but still biting it. I remember one year there was one, it was only about 4 inches of one. It cut everything off and his head was still just snapping around everywhere.
How long can they snap for after the head's been cut off?
Oh, my gosh. What, 12, 14 hours? Probably.
Really?
I've seen them move up to 12, 14 hours after they're dead. The body continues to move. It's something to do with cold-blooded
nerves
animals.
or something? Yeah.
And they can still release venom. So the good thing to do with a poisonous snake when you kill it is cut its head off and bury it so that other things don't accidentally step on it or get their fangs, impaled. Or that it. There's a good one, too.
There you can do it that way, too.
Thanks for. Right on.
Oof.
Thanks for calling.
Have a good one.
Like 4 minutes, 5 minutes.
Graphic design intern.
We do.
Yeah, I just got to meet him.
We're going to do an on-air intern.
That'd be good, too. At what point, by the way, can you call something a tradition? Doing it twice?
Well, it depends on who's it
So last year,
for. Is it a personal tradition?
yeah.
Okay. Not a public one.
No. So last year after MBAs, I found this place that had gluten-free donuts. And I got some. And then this year I went and I did it again.
I think if you do it like 3 years in a row, probably.
So it's not a tradition yet.
Yeah, I think you're on your way to one.
Ooh. Jimmy says, I hear thunder. Do you send them to KIX or to me? To KIX. Ooh, I love that purple. Oh, that's nice too. Dark colors and then the stripes. It looks so cozy, Tiffany. Great work. I can't believe how quickly you knocked these out. And they look great. Went to a beauty party on Saturday. A little man was fascinated by the pond and all the tadpoles in it. He decided we need to take a red Solo cup full of tadpoles home. So where are all the tadpoles now? Do you have a pond on your property, Megan? $10 seconds, just a sec here. 5.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Talking about your encounters with the creepy crawlies.
Whatever they might have been, 623-1025 to text or tell us.
Or tell us on Facebook.
Here's Nate Smith.
On KIX 102.5. Hey, morning, Kathy. He's going to raise them for frog legs. Hubby said if the king size one doesn't get sold, then he's keeping it. Which one is the king size one? We were talking about frog legs this weekend and what they taste like.
Somebody said they taste like chicken. I don't think so. Tastes just like alligator.
I've heard chicken. I've heard a lot of people say that frog legs taste like chicken.
Chicken-y, but it's got a seafoody taste to it.
Yeah.
Gerber,
Gerber?
Carolina Reaper flavored baby food. Tastes like hell.
Ew.
Burn, baby, burn.
They're in the rainwater barrel. We don't have a pond, but there's ponds around. I don't think in any of them. Rainwater barrel works.
Oh, boy.
The navy blue and gray striped one. One minute. Greasier than chicken. Is
I
it
don't
dry
think
or is it
so.
moist?
I
Is it like
think-
dark meat? Chicken.
I don't think it's got a little bit of a fishy taste. Chicken fishy taste. Just a little bit.
That doesn't sound appetizing. Fishy chicken.
It's not bad. It's really good.
Hey, good morning, Nikki. Alligator's one that I'd like to try, though. More than frog legs, I think.
Alligator? It
Yeah.
tastes a lot alike. The meat's a little rubbery on both. A little bit.
Like chicken gizzard rubbery?
Yeah, probably a little bit that texture.
Mm-hmm. 15 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Chance of rain to continue with a high near 80 at 73 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in just 6 minutes. But we're talking about your encounters with the creepy crawlies.
You can call or text or tell us your story at 623-1025.
What's the time you had a less than desirable creepy affect you or someone you know?
That's creepy crawlies.
Yeah, what's yours?
I was working for this one client. So the windows went clear down to the floor. I looked down, like, there's something moving behind the curtain. There's a big old huge wolf spider with legs and all about as big as my fist. I jumped back so quick because I was like, oh, this thing has to die. I killed that sucker with her cane. I pounded that thing on the floor.
Beat it with a cane. Hey, wolf spiders are harmless.
I don't care. It's the creepy
Well, I didn't want
legs.
to be aggressive there. I slept close to that window.
Blech.
Especially when they run at you and all those
No,
legs are going.
Not Randy.
Or better yet,
Yeah.
Stop it.
when there's babies all over their back.
No.
That's
No,
the
no,
ones
no,
that
no,
get
no.
me,
No.
when you kill them and the babies go everywhere.
I hate it. I hate it.
Little
Stop
bitty,
it.
bitty, bitty babies.
Randy.
You can't kill them all.
What is your encounter with the creepy crawlies?
Yeah, it's actually my wife. A couple weeks ago, we had one in our bed.
Yo, no.
For some reason, she thought the best idea was to wake me up, and I'm a deep sleeper.
Yeah.
So here she is beating the hell out of me, trying to get me to kill a spider in the bed. And I just look at her, I was like, why didn't you just do to the spider what you did to me?
Yeah. Just beat it.
Because you need to be the one to kill it. She doesn't need to touch it.
But she can beat him when she can beat the spider.
She can beat him, and then he can beat the spider.
Oh, it's a transmutation. I get it.
What is your encounter with the creepy crawly?
Well, when I was a kid, my dad and I were walking out in the forest, and I'm not really sure why I stopped, but the next thing I know, a snake is wrapping itself around my ankle.
Trying to get close to you.
Ugh.
What kind of snake was it?
I have no idea.
Nope, that's the wrong answer, honey. You're supposed to say, a few minutes later, it was a dead snake.
Wait, what?
Yeah, right on.
He sure killed it.
That's the good answer right there.
What happened with you and a creepy crawly?
I totally sacrificed my daughter for a spider.
What?
Yeah, I think I probably would with my kids too.
We're going to tell the authorities.
I'm really afraid of spiders, and I was at my mom's office with my daughter, and she had a spider, and I totally freaked out and put my daughter between me and the spider, and I locked myself in the bathroom.
I think if social services finds out about that, they can take her away from you.
And I feel bad about it now, but I did. I put my daughter in front of me.
For shame, for shame, for shame.
Self-preservation, you know.
It's all about you, isn't it?
What happened with you and the creepy crawly?
623-1025 to text or tell us your story.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
No, Kathy got a new kitten. Did you see it?
No, I did not.
She's so cute. Little black kitten named Elvira, and she's on the road with them today.
Got a promo for the regular O'Reilly Outlaw. But should I run it? I would have to add it to the rotator. I don't think it's necessary.
Are you saying that alligator tastes like chicken, Nikki?
Yeah, a little.
Alligator's one I want to. I'd like to try snake just for the heck of it. I've never tried snake before.
Snake's a lot like alligator and frog leg.
So what do you think is the best meat then of all the ones out there?
Frog leg.
Really?
Yeah, it's better than all.
If we're adding like chicken and beef and everything, what is best? I know
chicken
you
and
don't
beef
like
and everything,
chicken,
and
but
beef.
beef, really?
Slice of brisket, best out of everything.
I had bacon wrapped duck once, and it was delish.
I've had it too. It's too dry. Duck to me is just too dry.
That's why you wrap it in bacon.
Sure, anything wrapped in bacon. I've had bacon wrapped turds would be better.
Gross. Also, lamb is very good.
Very dry. Mutton.
Well, that's why you cook it up again. You mix it with beef.
There you go. So, but comparatively, beef is by far.
She's 6 weeks old, and her mama just disappeared. I wonder why. Hope mama's okay. She just decided, yeah, you're good. You're old enough. You're on your own. Bacon wrapped tater tots. That sounds fabulous. Bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers. That also sounds delicious.
Oh, Madanga.
Yeah? You should try it, Megan. I think it makes it so it's not so dry, but it brings out the flavor. The bacon around the duck is just, it's a wonderful combination.
To me, okay, I didn't think the best meat of all is lobster. That's better. I'll take that over beef any day.
Yeah. And that lobster you made us was great.
She'd never had it before, so she has no point of reference. It was actually a little tough.
Was it really?
And yeah, it's not the best, but
I thought it was great.
it's good. Any lobster is good.
Why do you do that? And I want jalapeno poppers. I know. I'm sorry. I wake up at 4 a.m, so at this point, I'm like ready for lunch. And jalapeno poppers just sound delightful.
I'm not a fan of the whole jalapeno thing.
You're just not a spicy guy.
I'm not spicy at all.
Did you guys hear we talked about on our news today or at 6:35? Spicy is the new trendy food.
It's not a thing.
It's the combination of sweet and spicy. So things like spiced Coca-Cola, for example, or hot honey is another one.
Wait, read this first. I love it.
Jalapeno popper bacon. Wait, no. Jalapeno. I can't even say. Jalapeno popper stuffed
Jalapeno.
bacon wrapped meatloaf. That sounds delicious.
Anybody go to the Hardy concert? Tell us how it was.
I know Melissa was there. Dorinda, you were there. How was it?
Yeah, how was it?
Melissa was there
Dorinda went?
early. Yeah. I saw that she was planning to. Didn't you go, Dorinda?
Was the weather cooperative?
I think Melissa was standing in the rain, she said.
Man.
Kyla says, when I was younger, I went to put my boot on, and there was a scorpion on my boot. Oh, my gosh. It stung me, and then I watched my mom chase it with a bat around the house to kill it. Then we had to look it up in the encyclopedia to make sure it wasn't poisonous.
Well, they're poisonous.
Oh, my gosh. That sounds so painful.
It's actually not that bad.
Really?
The Missouri scorpions, the scorpions that we have are the wood scorpions.
The little ones, right?
They're little bitty. And they are not as venomous as, say, the desert scorpions. Some of those black ones are.
Certainly could still hurt you, though, couldn't it?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's comparative to like a hornet sting or something,
Ow.
they say. You don't have to medicate it or anything like that. It'll take care of itself.
And on your foot, of all places,
It's
where
a
the
little painful.
skin
It's
is just
achy, itchy, burny.
thin. Ouch.
Would you say that's accurate?
Jalapeno popper stuffed bacon wrapped chicken.
Kyla, would you say that's an accurate representation of the scorpion sting? Of course, if you're young, it always seems worse, I think.
Megan, you're making lunch today, please. Chris has his MRI Thursday, so we can see how bad his shoulder is. You'll have to let us know how, what they find out, Kathy. How he's doing. It was the spawn of everything evil. Yes, burns badly, but doesn't last long.
Yeah. I've watched those guys on that pain vector show thing that's on History Channel or Discovery or whatever it is. And they let themselves get stung by different scorpions and different types of scorpions. So there's different, and then they have a way of rating all those based on pain, on how long it lasts, on physical damage done.
I could never do something like that.
And it's weird, the ones that win out as the top ones on there. Some of theirs. In fact, I need to find that show. Okay, she sent the tickets again to this brand. Okay, thank you, Jill. She's wondering if we can send endorsements for last week. She said live reads from last week. Didn't say for which one. Forrest. Let me see if I can find that show because I know they have a chart, a way that they chart.
Dumb ways to die. Yeah. I feel like that goes against all of your self-preservation.
Kings of Pain.
More for them. Have a good one, Tiffany. We'll see you tomorrow.
The pain scale, they call it.
Okay.
So they have this pain scale.
What's number one? Very, very easiest thing to take.
Honeybee.
Okay. No?
No, I'm sorry. This is not. You can rank it by total. The reticulated python was the worst for most painful, most damage done, longest duration. The intensity was a 9.25 of its bite. Number one, because it has hooked teeth that go in and it chews. And it was also compressing, constricting while this was going on. The duration was a 7 because it lasted so long, took them so long to get it off of them. The damage was a 9.5. One of the guys actually had to have surgery on his muscle tissue.
Oh, my God.
Part of his arm bit him right here. I remember seeing it. He has a massive scar there to this day. And so gave it a total of 25.75. That's the highest. The giant Asian centipede, big thing like this, was next. The duration of pain for it lasted, like a week or so. They had to actually have medical treatment.
Wow.
9.25. One of the guys threw up. It hurt so bad. It made him nauseous.
Oh, my
And
gosh.
the damage was only
Hold
a 5. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Wanting to hear about your encounter with the creepy crawly.
623-1025 to text or tell us
Here's Luke Combs.
on KIX 102.5. There's very few that we would encounter.
Bye, Jimmy. Bye, Kathy. Have a good day.
So we go here to the rove beetle. They're not around here. None of these reticulated python, Asian centipede, harvester ants, which they are in the southern part of the United States, Texas, New Mexico, Utah. They have harvester ants.
Mm-hmm.
Harvester ants, their intensity is an 8, duration 7.5, and the damage was on a 5 scale.
Dorinda said, it rained. We got wet waiting in line. It was a great concert.
The crown of thorns, which is a bug, I guess.
I don't even know what that is.
Let me see if I can.
Where's the scorpion at? That's what I want to know.
Fish.
A crown of thorns is a fish?
It's this weird-looking starfish-like thing, and it's horrible.
Oh, I'm looking it
It's
up.
an invertebrate. So
Hey, Amber Dawn, good morning.
look up crown of thorn starfish.
Haven't seen you in a long time. How you been?
Things are horrendous.
Oh, it's the stabby thing.
Yeah. The lionfish, scorpionfish is way up there. Now monitor lizard, tarantula hawk,
Monitor lizards are supposed to be pretty bad.
executioner wasp. We have those. Velvet ant. We don't have those. Those are in South America. Toe biter, piranha. Really low on the list. The
Piranha.
bark scorpion. Okay. Here's the bark scorpion, which is, I think, they don't run around going, "Row, row, row, row." I think
I
that's
wish they
the
did.
wood scorpion that we have. Yeah. Bark scorpion. That's what we have. Right? No, it's Arizona. Yeah. Same one. So they only get usually about like this big as their
Mhm.
biggest. They have a neurotoxic venom. That's the most venomous scorpion in North America. It may not be the one we have. It's saying it's all in the deserts. But it was really low on their pain scale. Only got a 4 on intensity, 2.5 on duration, didn't last very long. Duration, a 2. Honeybee was, for reference, is a 1
Mhm.
on everything. Just got a score of a 3.
That's supposed to just feel like a pinch, isn't it?
Oh, it's more than a pinch. You never been stung by a honeybee?
No,
You've been stung by a wasp?
no,
Yellow jacket?
no.
You've never been stung by
No.
a yellow jacket or a wasp?
I've been bitten by mosquitoes. Here we go.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Chance of rain to continue with highs right around 80. It's 72 in Joplin.
And we'll got the morning KIX takeover starting in just 15 minutes.
But we're talking about your encounters with the creepy crawlies.
So we were just talking, we've been going on that show King of Pain that's on History Channel. Those guys let things sting them to find out how bad the sting is, and then they rate it and they find out what the duration is like and the
Because they want to
damage.
punish themselves.
Yeah, apparently their parents didn't love them enough or something. So anyway, we were talking about this, and you pointed out you have never been stung by a wasp or a
Nothing.
bee or nothing.
Nothing. And don't. Why are you making a big deal about it? You're
I
putting
think
it
we
out in
ought
the
to bring
universe,
one in
and
and
now
let
it's going to
you-
happen.
And let you get stung.
No, why would you want? I
It's
don't want to
not
get
that
stung.
bad. You might be allergic.
I have self-preservation tactics that work here.
So it reminded me of the one time I was in off the road and I decided to mow my mom's yard for her, kind of paying rent and all that. And I go out and push mow in the yard and I ran over a nest of ground yellow jackets. Didn't know it.
No.
I'm wearing jeans, so I didn't get grass stains all over my legs and everything. They went up my pants legs. I was stung almost 250 times. Ended up in the hospital. Was
Oh
in
my gosh,
anaphylactic
Randy.
shock for 3 days. They had to use all sorts of anti-venom on me and stuff. And they said I hallucinated and talked to God and everybody else that wasn't there.
And you want to bring one of those things in
Yeah.
here to sting me?
I will tell you, it felt like being electrocuted.
I think I'll pass.
I thought that's what I had done. I thought I'd run over an electrical line of some kind, and I was being shocked.
That
It was
sounds
so bad.
terrible.
It was. So, not necessarily the worst sting you've had, but the worst creepy, crawly encounter that you've ever had.
623-1025.
There was a friend of mine that walked up, and he's like, "What are you doing? These spiders aren't going to hurt you." So he picks the spider out of its web off the side of the garage,
Oh.
and he pops it in his mouth. Then he sticks his tongue out, and that spider's all crawling on his tongue, and he ate it.
Oh.
Good eating right there.
And not only did he eat one spider, he ate two spiders.
Okay. Yeah, he was probably neglected a lot as a child.
Right?
It's awful. I've had nightmares for 2 years. I had to sleep with the pillow over the top of my head because it just freaked me out.
I think you need new friends.
I think so too.
Friends, we use quotes around.
What is your encounter with the creepy crawlies?
When my youngest boy was in his teens, he got looked like a bite on his neck. A few days later, it was getting sore, real sore. So my wife cut it open, and bunches of little baby spiders come running out of that hole.
No!
Yeah.
2 weeks after that, he was suddenly able to sling webs out of his wrist and jump from building to building.
Yeah, right.
No. Wait a minute. You're telling me that they can deposit their eggs into you?
Some can. The friendlier ones. Yeah.
No, I wish I could unlearn that.
No, now you've got that to carry with you all day long.
dagnabbit.
What is the creepy crawly that you had an encounter with?
Okay, my son was probably about 3 or 4, and he was picking up night crawlers after it rained.
Uh-huh.
So he came and brought me this one. He's like, Mama, Mama, Mama. And it was a baby copperhead.
Oh, no!
Oh!
I was freaking out worse than he was because he's like, what? It's just a worm. Like, oh, no.
Did he get bit?
No, he didn't, thank God. But it was like, oh, no.
They don't look like copperheads when they're babies. They're black and orange or all their bright colors like that. So it can be a little misleading.
Confusing,
And they
sure.
look a lot like those shiny rubber fishing bait worms.
Oh, okay, yeah. Totally
So-
different.
So don't ever let either one of those ever exist around you ever.
What is your encounter with the creepy crawly?
623-1025 to text or tell us.
Or tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states #1 for country, KIX 102.5.
I need to sneeze.
Get it.
Oh!
All right, I'm on the site here, and they show pictures of each one of these things. Executioner wasp, I know, are in.
Executioner wasp?
Yeah, this tells where they are. They're mainly in Mexico. Hi there, Morning Kicks. Tell us about your encounter with a creepy crawly.
No!
Yeah.
How did it get in there?
It crawled, Jen. It crawled.
Oh, no.
While you're sleeping.
Oh. Oh, gosh. No. How'd they get it out?
Drowned it.
Oh, absolutely not. I'll pass. That sounds terrible. Oh.
Trapdoor spider. Yeah, they get in there and they actually create a little trapdoor and they pop up and grab their victims, and pull them in.
Seriously?
Yeah. So I had a gnat flew in my ear and was still alive and was going and couldn't get it out. Yeah.
No! Oh, my gosh. Nightmare fuel. That's what that is.
Thanks for
Thanks
calling.
for calling.
Hi there, Morning Kicks. Tell us about your encounter with a creepy crawly. Yeah? Uh-oh. Oh, man.
No.
So what'd you do? Yeah, I was trying to raise its blood temperature, so it detected a warm spot. Yeah. You just have to lay there.
Stay there?
You have to stay there. It will eventually move on. Once its temperature gets up to a certain level, it will move on into a cooler area. But it could take... How long did it take? So a couple of hours, probably.
Oh,
Wow.
my gosh.
So, yeah, you two got to know each other really well.
How do you know it's not going to bite you, though?
You don't.
Oh, great. Okay, great.
Yeah, automatically feel threatened, and they'll go into a coil. And when they go into a coil, they're getting ready to strike. Yeah. Do not move. Yep.
What happens if you have to sneeze?
You do not sneeze. You sneeze, you die.
Jeez.
Thanks for calling.
Have a good one.
Yes,
You
the
sneeze, you
thing
die.
you do
Like a
with the
quiet
snake
place.
encounter is you freeze, you lock, you do not move until you can assess the best way to defend against it. You don't even move away. You don't move at all. Don't move. The snake will usually move on once they quit feeling threatened, because numerous times I've stumbled upon a snake, they go into a strike, a coil, and I freeze, wait. And then when they begin to move on, that's when I kill them. I don't try to kill them when they're in strike coil.
Do they have very good eyesight?
No, they don't. In fact, they're pretty much blind.
That's what I thought.
They use heat sensors. So pit vipers, called pit vipers because storms are entering the area. They have heat sensors, and they detect like infrared and movement, especially movement. So one of the things we do when we can't move and the snake's too close is try to move over here, and that'll draw their attention where you can step away, out of the strike zone. Because the strike zone, for depending on how long a snake is, their strike zone is anything from 2 to 3 times that amount. So if you've got a 3-foot snake, they can strike up to 9 feet.
Oh my gosh.
So those Goliath bird eater that I just showed her, which is a form of tarantula, is the largest living spider by weight, up to 6 ounces, has a leg span of up to 12 inches.
That's too much.
So the females can live up to 25 years.
Stop it.
And like all of them, their defense is they throw their hairs, which are like stinging nettles. And they can rub them together and launch them at you.
Megan says control your breathing is most important.
So in South America, they eat the bird eaters. They cook them.
I wonder if those also taste like chicken.
Probably. So the Europlectus scorpion in South Africa has a 12.5 out of 30. The thick-tailed scorpions, they're called.
Those the black ones?
Lionfish. I remember they actually put their hand in, let a lionfish sting them. That's just crazy. It was really high, to an 18.25.
I remember lionfish from Octonauts.
Harvester ant was one of the highest ones, and they're usually Texas, Mexico. They're those red ants that they talk about the Indians would stake people out on, pour honey on them.
Red ants suck. Yeah, they're building just west of Veneta. Probably getting a lot of rain, thunder, and lightning right now.
The toe biter. The water bug. Usually found in freshwater ponds and marshes. These are found all over North America. And they're called toe biter.
Toe biter.
It had a index of 16.25 out of 30. It looked like kind of like a roach, but they've got these pincher things on the front.
Ew.
Fire urchin, rove beetle. They had a 21. The rove beetle body fluids contain pterin, which is a strong toxin more potent than cobra venom.
Dang.
Chemically complex, inhibits protein synthesis, and prevents cell division.
Megan says the Hellgramites, Satan's bug.
I've not seen those yet. The rove beetle are actually used in some cancer treatments, their venom.
Why?
Because it prevents protein synthesis and cell division. They don't bite or sting, but when you swat, crush, or brush them away too harshly, they leave streaks of poisonous goo on your skin. Yummy.
Megan says found one of them camping. They're creepy.
Bullet ant, piranha. Piranha. There's the giant Asian centipede. That is an ugly sucker. I remember when they did that show and let them sting them. They have these 2 little things, and they just go in like that, and stung them. And those guys were down for the count. quite a while.
Giant Asian centipede.
The reticulated python was a rough one.
Ooh. Oh my gosh, it's taken down a whole mouse. The centipede
Pythons,
is.
like most snakes, they are nearly deaf and have very limited vision, relying on smell, touch, and heat sensing organs to stalk their prey. So that's also what they're doing with their tongues going out. They are tasting the air. They don't actually smell, they taste the air.
Oh my gosh, it's a centipede fighting a scorpion.
Oh, hey, there you go. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Chance of rain to continue with a high near 80 at 72 in Joplin.
And we've got the Morning KIX takeover getting ready to start in just 6 minutes.
So make sure to go on the KIX app or the KIX website and let us know what songs you want us to play back for you.
But we've been talking about your encounter with creepy crawlies.
You can call or text to tell us your story at 623-1025.
What's the creepiest creepy crawly you've ever creeped a crawly with?
When I was 6 years old, my father was in the Air Force Station in Guam, and there are these things called sea cucumbers, and they look like a black cucumber.
Yeah.
And you step on them, and these white tentacle things come out, these strands, and it's freaky. When you're 6 years old, you step on one, and then I go running through the shallow water, and I'm stepping like 90 of these things trying to get back to the shore.
And they're grabbing you the whole time, right?
They're trying. I mean, when you're running fast, they can't quite, but I've never seen anything like it as a kid before then, and it just freaked me out. It was terrible.
They look really inappropriate.
Yeah, you're making my stomach turn stop.
It's really not good at all.
What is your encounter with the creepy crawly?
It's my daughter, and it was a fake spider, but it worked really well.
You're mean.
She comes by it naturally because I jumped out of a moving car because the spider was on me once. But here, let me play the video clip. It's on YouTube.
You are a mean
How's
dad.
that?
Mean.
Good stuff. I love that he put it on YouTube, too.
My God.
I thought the mics were feeding back for a second.
That poor traumatized child.
Poor traumatized child. What about the dogs in that neighborhood? They had to hear that.
What is your encounter with the yucky creepy crawly?
So I was living in my mom's basement, and I'm kind of a slob, and I thrown my jeans on the floor, and I got woke up by somebody knocking on the front door. I got up, threw on my jeans, felt something crawling around in them, pulled them off real quick, and there was a cricket in there.
Was not quite the kind of excitement you normally have when something gets in your jeans, right?
Yeah, it was no fun at all.
But how about that guy that you went to answer the door for, and you get up there and take your pants off first thing? He's like, hey.
What's the creepiest crawly you've encountered?
There's a sales call.
I was in my room one night. I was picking up some stuff, and I felt something grabbing my leg, out my jeans, and I thought my hair or something was just getting pulled out by my jeans, so I just took my jeans off, put on a pair of gym shorts. Something told me about 15, 20 minutes later to go back and take my jeans out, and when I did, I was about a 4-inch scorpion.
Did it sting you?
Yeah, it stung me and bitten, I don't know, 5 or 6 times, I guess. I had a big old welt on my leg and everything.
And you didn't even notice? You just thought it was pulling hair?
Yeah, I guess he was in there all day. I don't know.
Wow.
Wait, do you have a nerve disorder or what?
I don't know.
He's a tough man.
Let me guess, you just rubbed some dirt in it. You're like, I don't need to go to the hospital. It's a little dirt and I'll be fine.
Yeah, I didn't do nothing.
What? Your jeans were pulling your leg hair?
You need new jeans.
You need some
These are real painful 501.
I think you're doing jeans wrong.
What is your encounter with a creepy crawly? You can tell us on Facebook.
Or text us at 623-1025.
And we've got the Morning KIX takeover getting ready to start.
It's the 4 states number 1 for country.
KIX 102.5. Hi there, Morning KIX.
Morning, Randy.
Hello
morning.
there. So, what was your encounter with a creepy crawly like? Oh, yeah.
Did you guys ever figure out what was up with that? How it got there?
It must have come through the septic.
That would make me nervous not knowing where it came from.
Ugh, no, and
Tempting fate.
yeah, this is why you always carry a halogen flashlight with you when you go poop.
Uh-huh.
We have a light on our toilet. So because I have trouble hitting it, apparently.
Hey, how was Hardy, by the way? Awesome. Drenna said he was good.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man. That stinks.
That's the way it usually goes. They probably had a late sound check, late rehearsal or sound check is why they probably got a late start. That's usually the cause of that. Oh.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, thanks, Melissa.
Have a good one.
Hi there, Morning Kicks. I think so.
I think so.
Yeah,
They're
definitely.
crawly.
Those tails. Ugh. I've carried a couple of possum. Don't ask why.
What? Oh, no.
Yeah, that's you need different feeding routine for your cat, buddy.
Get it away from your head.
Hey, not up on the couch. Who? I think so. Yeah, I remember that. Oh man, I am so sorry.
Oh.
I am so
Well,
sorry.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
We'll keep you guys in our prayers, okay? Thanks for calling, ma'am.
You take care.
CF? What is CF? Cystic fibrosis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Morning, Kinda.
Oh, we did?
Good.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is, Kinda.
Mm-hmm. Everybody. 15 pair, yeah. Make sure he knows too. And we're gonna need help with outlaw tickets. Well, let me look at that first. Let me look at that when we get off here. Guys, I hope you have hold on just a second.
Hold on.
Just take me a minute to look. Tomorrow we're gonna be talking about the weirdest town name you've ever heard. This is one of my favorite topics of all time because oh my gosh, Arkansas. Just go to Arkansas map and pull up.
A million of them.
Yeah. Piglet, Toadsuck, Wiener. I mean, it's just, they're endless. And the smaller the town, the weirder the town name for some reason.
Well, some more Dirk Bentley tickets up for grabs.
O'Reilly Outlaw National tickets. And also the Outlaw baseball tickets will be given away just to you guys. So Megan's going to get a set, and we'll probably do another set tomorrow.
And well, don't forget that Candy Jan's checking, see if she can go.
Yeah, we may have those for her then.
Yeah.
All right. So have a great rest of your day.
Bye.